Okay, enough is enough. We need to clean this camera lens. For too long have teeny tiny, seemingly imperceptible little smudges ruined our videos. Our viewers have gagged and dry heaved all the way through our content, and it's gross, we know. We need to clean the goddamn lens on this goddamn camera. The first thing we need to do is get rid of any loose particles that might be floating on our lens so that they don't get smushed into the lens when we finally wipe it down. Now, you could use one of those compressed air things, but there's a very rare danger that you might actually get some of the liquid in the canister to sputter out when you use it. So I would just stay away from them and use this old-fashioned blower. So what you want to do is you just blow on the lens, just like so. And now we're ready to clean our goddamn lens. There's a few different ways this could go down. The most common way to clean your lens is with one of these. It's a microfiber cloth, the same thing that you might clean your glasses with. And what you want to do is you want to breathe on your lens very gently to fog it up, and that will give you just enough moisture to help you with the wiping. And now you just want to wipe your lens down. And when you wipe it, you want to make sure you start from the middle and go out towards the edge, not the other way around. And remember, your lens is a very delicate tool, so you've got to be delicate when you maintain it. Don't go overboard. Now really, unless you've got some serious gunk on your lens, that should be enough to clean it up and get it ready for shooting. Keep in mind though, these microfiber cloths eventually become ineffective. They clean grease and dust off your lens, so if you keep using them, eventually you're putting grease and dust back on your lens, so you can only use them a few times. You could wash them or just throw them away and get a new one. Washing them tends to make them deteriorate even more, so you're gonna have to get a new one anyway. Nothing lasts forever. You can also use this stuff. This is lens cleaning paper, and what it is just a pad, in this case 50 sheets, of lintless paper that you use to clean the lens. It doesn't leave any residue or smudges behind, and then you throw it away. Costs a little bit more than the microfiber cloth, but it works a little bit better because it's a brand new sheet every single time. But what do you do if you have some seriously heavy gunk on your lens that you just can't get off with the dry microfiber? Well, in that case, you use this stuff, which is basically a magic potion. This is lens cleaner. And all you do is you squirt a little bit of it on your microfiber cloth, and you attack the problem area directly. And then once you take care of the problem area, you might as well spread it around to the rest of the lens just to even it out. And then you use a dry bit of the cloth to get rid of any of the moisture. And you can use that on the microfiber cloth or the paper. I don't know if I said that already. And these are handy too. This is basically a wet nap specifically designed to clean your lens. You throw a bunch of these in your camera bag for emergencies, for when you run out of lens cleaner or whatever. And they're already moist. And you just do what I just did with the lens cleaner and microfiber cloth, only it's already wet. And it dries pretty quickly, so you don't have to worry too much about the moisture. Now the thing about these though is they tend to dry out in the package if you don't use them for a while. So if you've had one in your camera bag for like a year or two, just throw them out and get some new ones. They're probably gonna be dry. Now you could do some research and find some cheaper alternatives to all this stuff, like for instance using coffee filters instead of the lens cleaning paper, or just simple Windex instead of the lens solution. But honestly, why take your chances? This is your lens we're talking about. This is the one thing you want to take good care of. Out of all your equipment, it's the thing that's going to make you your movie. So treat your lens right. Clean it and clean it often. A tiny little smudge that you can't see in your viewfinder will drive you to suicide when you watch your spotty footage a week later on a giant monitor. Trust me, I've been there. And also, smudges can sometimes seem invisible under a certain lighting setup, but be clear as day under the next one. So clean your lens after pretty much every shot. We promise to do the same from now on.